What's up, brothers and sisters? It's your brother G World 7_D. Um, I want to make this video particularly to Aboriginal Americans. All right, I want brothers and sisters to stop listening to a lot of these foreigners tell you who you are and try to stop listening to them with regards to solving your problems. Because we've been listening to too many outsiders trying to give us advice, and it's been very harmful and detrimental to our people. All right, you listen to people like Tommy Sotomayor, who I believe is, he's Haitian or something, and this doesn't apply to all, but man, he talks down on black women. This trashes black women, and that's disgusting, man. And then you had this clown over in Europe, King Richard, whatever his name, and you Negroes listen to that, man. Stop listening to that, man. And obviously, with these little African women over here, some Caribbean, Paris Milan, Cerebral, Said G, Pissy, Chrissy. These individuals, man, Tanya TKO, these individuals, man, are a joke. They like to talk down on Aboriginal Americans, but then they claim the culture when it's convenient for them, but they just talk down Aboriginal Americans. And then if they're like, say, one of their parents are American, other parents are something else, they highlight the other side and they talk about how great that culture is. They want to down Black American culture, but it was the Black American culture, Aboriginal American culture, that built this country. That are Aboriginal, original people of this land. Your asses wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for our ancestors. Which gets to the point is that some of our brothers and sisters, I said it the other video, especially back in the 50s and 60s, made the mistake to start caping for other people. Well, you need to just focus on your own, man, because a lot of these other people do not give a damn about you or care about you. They exploit you to get what they want and try to get as much as they can, but they do not like you, and they're showing it. These people have exploited our history, exploited our culture, and then they hate us. From the music industry, from the fashion industry, from just everyday culture, these people are stolen from us. You know, and this is a major problem. Recently, they're doing something, I want to say, in Paramount about Bass Reeves, and they have that British Nigerian dude doing a role. He has no business doing a role in Bass Reeves, man. Bass Reeves was an Aboriginal Black American, man, a cowboy. This guy don't know nothing about no damn cowboy or the culture or the people of the culture. When you're doing historical characters, they should be of the lineage of those people. And don't talk about Denzel Washington doing Stephen Biko, because that's a Hollywood film. They should have gotten someone from South Africa, personally. But they had Hollywood was doing that stuff, and it's American base. But nowhere in hell these other individuals should be playing historical roles, maybe fictional, but not historical. And what bugs me is that now they got another. Dexter King just passed, and they got some about the Malcolm X meeting with Dr. Martin Luther King, and they having a British Nigerian, I believe she's Nigerian, yeah, playing Coretta Scott King. They doing this again, man, and this is disgusting. You can't get a Black American woman here who has experiences, Aboriginal American, to play Coretta Scott King. So these people are trying to erase you because they know that they don't owe these other people, but they owe you. And a lot of these white folks know that the original Indians were black. They know that. A lot of them know this. Trust me, a lot of them know this, but many of us don't know this. We don't want to know this. And we sit there listening to these charlatans like Umar Johnson, who insults our community every day, but he claims to be Cuban. Jermaine Shoemaker claims to be Cuban. I was watching some dude talking about breakdancing came out of Africa. A couple of them try to say breakdancing came from. I like, are you serious? That's total disrespect. Want to claim your culture and totally steal it, and then we all black B1 when it's convenient. You won't hear me yell out that B1 stuff because I know a lot of these people so-called black skin are not our enemies, and it's not the so-called the black ones. It's these other individuals who continue to hustle and pimp and lie and distort and help cause confusion in our community, man. You hear these passport bros bragging about these women in these other countries, man. Talking about how great they are. Let me tell you something. Many of the men in those countries don't want them damn women. And I'm not saying all men, but many of the men don't want them. But yeah, you think you're going to go over there and you can scoop them all? And you going to brag about that? You going to trash your own women and brag about those women? I told you before in one of my videos is the fact that I know a Negro who all he does, he's married to another woman. He said he will never marry another black American woman again. And I heard it from this woman who's a Belizean woman. Said what he said. That he would never marry another black American woman again. That's why he just talk about black American woman and he's with a Belizean woman. All he did was talk trash about black American women. You have some bad ones here, you have some bad ones other places, but we have good women here too. Why would you do that? Why would you say stuff like that? Why would you listen to people who put your own people down but praise their own people, but their countries are screwed up? The men over there practice polygamy or have like 5 or 6 different women they have babies by. But yet they highlight that mess here, but they don't talk about that mess over in their foreign countries, over their home countries. You hear people like Tanya TK, all she does is talk negative about the people here, particularly American black men, but yet she don't talk about the trash that happens from her father's home country. Yeah, I'm going there. Stop listening to these individuals, man. That's caused the confusion in our community. Yes, we have domestic coons, but we have a bunch of imported coons. We need to address this issue. And some of my people don't want to address this issue. So when you hear people like Umar Johnson, who totally disrespectful our people, you American Africans, you American. Man, shut up, dude. Shut up, man. He had, like I said before, he has a special self-hate to the Aboriginal American. He has a special self-hate. Because we didn't give that Negro all that money for his damn school. And he keeps throwing that stuff out. Well, you didn't give him money to school. I'm glad I didn't get that fool no money. I gave him nothing. I'm proud to say that. I gave that clown nothing. Hollering about giving him money. Buying these abandoned buildings because people pressure your ass so you also gonna buy something. You had that money for years. A smart person would just start up a school, a small school, maybe just to 4 students, and then just slowly build the school up and then build the curriculum up. But instead he wanted to start big. That tells me nothing but a damn charlatan. Don't care about nothing but his greedy ass self. Clown will get married to 2 little light-skinned black women, and then, oh my God, they ain't gonna tell us what we ought to do. Tell so-called black American men how we need to act and how we need to think. And then get mad when some of us want to identify with our country. But yet you don't say this about these other people, but you get mad and when Aboriginal Americans do it, you just want to call us American Africans. Really? When we're not even African. You have these foreigners come over here, benefit off our culture, join these black organizations, which I don't care for, but why would you allow them in your organizations? I hear some of these women, they dog out these black organizations, but they join them for so-called a social status and connection. But yet you Negroes allow them in your organization. Why do you do that? So, no, man. Stop allowing others to define who you are or try to tell you about your history. I told you it's this little Chinese dude, man. He's, I think he's part black. His grandfather Chinese, Wang, what his clown name is. Want to tell us who we are. You're not you're not the original Indians. You're Africans. Some clown out of Guyana, Chinese guy. Want to tell us who we are. That should never happen, man. That guy should be put in shutdown. As soon as he opens his mouth, don't even listen to this clown. But we allow these individuals within our space, and it's caused confusion in our community, and it's hurting our community when we allow outsiders to even have an opinion in our community. We have people like Lovely T. All she talks about are what going on so-called Black Americans. Yeah, there's people like Alejo. I'm going down the line, man. All these individuals just talk about our people here. Chrissy just talked about black men here, but does she talk about how the mess goes down with a Caribbean black father? I mean, why would you listen to these Negroes, man? Stop listening to these Negroes. They want to claim our culture, but say we have no culture. You want to steal our lineage, but then you say we have no culture, we have nothing. But you want to claim jazz, blues, gospel, funk, soul, rock. I'm hearing these people try to claim my culture. And get mad that when some of us don't want nothing to do with your ass. No, man. Stop trying to interfere in our business. Stop trying to tell us who we are, what we are. Stop saying what our ancestors went through here in America when you're not of that lineage. Shut up. And it's insulting when you open your mouth. It really is insulting. When I hear some of these Negroes talking about, oh, my ancestors went to lynching. Your ancestors weren't even here. You are first generation. Some is the second. Really? Are you speaking of my people? How dare you? Then you will say, oh, you guys are African. You're not the original Indian. Shut up. We're going to have to put a stop to this. And I'm going to say this now. I do not agree with those passport brothers. All right? Now, I'm not saying all women in these foreign countries and all the dudes passport brothers going on just tricking off. But you need to stay, especially during this time, with not only a fellow black person, but of someone of your lineage. You need to keep that bloodline, to maintain that bloodline, that culture. You don't want that culture to be lost. And when you continue to mate out, you're slowly moving away and eradicating, wiping out your culture, your lineage. Don't do that. Don't do that. Another thing, stop listening to these racist white liberals. They are a big problem in our community because they're the ones that are pushing for this immigration, the racial Aboriginal Americans, talking about let's study reparations, but they don't want to give you that. They want to talk about, you hear it out of their mouth, talking about reparations for gays, reparations for these immigrants. They use those terminologies, but they don't want to give you reparations. I tell you, these white liberals have been the enemy of our people for the longest, man. You cannot trust these white liberals. Stop listening to people like Jane Elliott. Talking about giving the Indians money. For those $5 damn Indians, original Indians are the people who've been mislabeled as African American. But you allow Jane Elliott, a foreigner, to sit up there and get on platforms and talk about racism. You don't need her to tell you something that you should already know. Stop listening to white liberals. Stop listening to these white people in general and these other people in general. They're all foreigners to this land. But particularly these damn liberals, they're disgusting. The white progressives, they're so racist. Went after hard after Bill Cosby. He went after hard after R. Kelly. And some of you Negroes went along with it. These white liberals are disgusting, man. And it's their feminism, which is another branch of white racism or so-called white supremacy. And I don't know what they're supreme over, but that's another branch of their racism. That's another branch of their racism. And you got Negroes, like this one, I forgot this lady. She's a that feminist kid. It's a dark skin, dark brown, and she has so much self-hatred. And her Negro boyfriend ought to be ashamed of himself being with that little goofy ass woman. Well, she liked the Slay Play movie. I just tell you that she nothing but a mammy. But you have so many self-hate, male or females, who been pushing feminism hard ever since the damn 60s. It's been destructive in our damn community. With those racists like Gloria Steinem, who've been very destructive, and she always interfered with what was going on in our community, man. These white liberals are scumbags and they're dirty. Don't trust these white liberals. They're no good. I'll tell you this now. I know how to get down. They're extremely racist. They smile in your face. Like the OJ said, smile in your face. The backstabbers. That's what the hell they are. Do not trust white liberals either, because a lot of them are pushing for a lot of these to erase us off this planet, especially in this country. Do not trust white liberals. Period. And unfortunately, some of your foreign blacks, they come from cultures where they've been defeated. It's deep level self-hatred. Skin bleaching is at an all-time high. When white people come onto the countries, they worship and praise white people. Then they try to scam black people when they go to them countries. You heard the Caribbean lady who said she don't like, quote, African Americans, but she kiss white folks' ass. I'm telling you, man, the one who had that little Airbnb place. I'm telling you, man, we have to look out for ourselves first. You can't sit there and talk about helping other people out if you can't help yourself. Stop this mess talking about this just plain old one global Negro and be one. I don't get down with that, man. I remember listening to Professor Black Truth talking about don't come on his page, talk all that stuff about the immigrants and everything. We be one first. Man, get the hell up out of here. Get the hell up out of here. We need to look out for ourselves first here. Period. And individuals who do not have that mindset of not trying to look out for Aboriginal Americans first, build our base first, before we start helping out other people first, they are a plant, they are an enemy, they are a traitor. Period. I'm telling you this now. Because if you do not help yourself first, at ground zero, at the launching pad, help out yourself first and start helping out others, you are helping to wipe yourself off this planet. You're contributing to that. That's why I said before in a couple of videos ago, don't listen to these Negroes, man. Don't listen to these Pan-Africans, man, because they care about outside before they care about the inside. They care about helping out Negroes that's not from here than people here. Because deep down inside, they have so much hatred towards America, which is hatred towards themselves, that they want to go out and try to help out people who deep down inside who can't stand their black asses. I'm telling you this now. Stop allowing these foreigners, stop listening to these foreigners tell you about what you need to do, how you need to do, because they haven't done nothing in their damn countries. They've been failures in their own damn country, so they flee here, but they gonna sit there and tell us what we need to do and how we need to do it. Get the hell up out of here. And then you have Negroes caping for them, talking about it just be one. And Pan-Africanism. Shut the hell up. We need to look out for ourselves first. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that we shouldn't care about other brothers and sisters, other individuals of melanin skin who has a similar mindset as we have and wanting to link up and they can be allies, but we need to help ourselves first. Period. Because you've allowed these other people to come in here in this country and they have basically exploited and stole and pimped us. And we have allowed that out of our own damn ignorance. We can't continue to do that. These individuals have shown they cannot be trusted. Stop, get out of this mess that we all just of the same skin tone. Yes, we have the same skin tone, but we don't have the same experiences. And many of these people from these other countries have a deep, deep self-hatred, and they hate us deeply because they have an envy and jealousy towards us. And I'm being honest. So I think brothers and sisters here need to wake the hell up. Wake up. Stop caping for other people. You need to build up yourself, build up your families here, and do not erase your bloodline, your lineage. Don't do that. People want to steal your identity. You see these foreigners, like I said, playing these roles of historical characters. They have no business doing that. They do not have experience. And then someone claim that they're the better actors. Better actors how? We Shakespearean actors. Some of them clowns be overacting. Please. So I'm telling you, wake the hell up. Peace, brothers and sisters.